Let's get clear on one thing. Girls are not smaller versions of boys, not even close. We are wired very differently. We're built differently, and we are motivated differently. So just because she can adapt to the system doesn't mean she is thriving. So I'm going to say that again. Your female athletes can adapt, and they do it well, and they do it quietly, and they do it with a smile on their face. This does not mean that she is thriving. There are 4 coaching approaches that I want to discuss that are just missing the mark. And I also want to provide how to shift in those. So let's roll through them. The yell loud, demand more, and show no emotion approach. The impact, many female athletes don't respond. This style can actually trigger shame, shut down confidence, and build fear of mistake instead of freedom to learn. The don't question the coach, just do it. The impact, girls are very process-driven learners, the vast majority of them. So they want to understand why. That way they can apply their skill with confidence and intention. They need to know the why behind the what. And blind obedience doesn't foster ownership. It actually causes them to retreat. Number 3, treat everyone the same. That's fair. The impact, and I like to say fair doesn't mean identical. So girls thrive in environments that they feel personally relevant and relationally attuned. So they're understood. Uniform coaching can lead to some feeling invisible while others dominate. So I've talked to a number of coaches who say, I don't really think my girls need anything different. I just coach them all the same. And that's a very, very common belief that it's really a one size fits all. And I think we're all evolving to realize, not even with female athletes, but also with male athletes, that we really have to work towards meeting them where they're at. Number 4, mental toughness actually equals silence and suppression. I'm going to redefine mental toughness for you today, but the impact that this has on the female athlete is often an impact of internalization and pressure. They're actually more likely to suffer in silence, and that almost always leads to burnout, anxiety, and sometimes quitting the sport altogether. So teaching them to push through without tools for regulation or reflection almost always backfires. All right, let's keep rolling here. So how do we shift? The shift here is to build trust through emotional attunement. Clear expectations are key, and positive accountability. They need to feel seen, not screamed at. It's a seen, not screen environment. Don't question the coach, just do it. How do we shift here? Coach with collaboration in mind, co-creation in mind. Invite curiosity, explain the why, let them have input on the why. Even at the youngest ages, what they come up with is pretty spot on. They know more than you think. And give them room for problem solving. Let them screw up. That's where leadership starts. Treat everyone the same. What's the shift here? Well, this one's pretty simple. Coach the individual within the team. Know their stories, their stressors, and their styles. Connection drives performance. I'm going to go deeper on this in a little bit on how to actually add elements of connection within your sessions or your practices. And then finally, teach mental strength through self-awareness. Leverage things like breath work and mindfulness and permission to feel. Equip them to navigate, not just hide.